Cher is reflecting on her time dating Val Kilmer. In case you forget, I definitely forgot.
Yeah,
the two dated in the early 80s. In an essay for People magazine, Cher says she didn't think they would get along because of their 14-year age difference. But even after they broke up, the two remained lifelong friends. Cher also said Val spent time at her house after he was diagnosed with throat cancer in 2015. He is now the subject of the new Amazon documentary Val, which explores his rise in Hollywood and his recent cancer battle. If you have not seen that documentary, I strongly advise. I learned so much about him. But what did you think about their unlikely relationship?
Well, I had no idea. And first of all, thank you for recommending Val. Is that what it's called, Val? It's Amazon Prime, I believe. It is. I had no idea. I thought of him as Iceman. I really did.
He's
I thought
a
he was
thespian.
He is such an artsy, fartsy guy. He went to Juilliard. He like gets into the craft. He's like Brando. He even worked with Brando. He's like old school Stanislavski, like Daniel Day-Lewis kind of acting. And I think Cher has a respect for the craft in that way, and I bet they have a good, he seemed to have a good sense of humor, but I just had the wrong impression of Val Kilmer completely. So good on that Amazon Prime Video for changing my mind.
Yeah. Everything you said in a different way, but yes, everything you said.
What do you think about their relationship?
So what was it, 14 years apart?
Yeah.
22 and 34 or 36, somewhere like that. So me and my wife are 8 years apart. Sometimes I forget that. Where she's right on that borderline where she kind of, sometimes I think she just laughs at my jokes, but she does get some of them. But any more than that, and people are like, listen, let people do what they want. You can. I don't mind if you have no, you can't have a 10-year-old. 18-year-old and you're 62, whatever it may be. For me, it's not compatible, right? For me, but listen, do whatever you want. I don't know.
He strikes me as an old soul, and I think a lot of people look at this story, and you know, there's this thing of the one that got away. But I'm like, what if that's what it was supposed to be? I think that we're all like given this ideal that this person she met in supposed to be this relationship that goes on in perpetuity. But maybe you guys were just supposed to have a great 3 years, and then it kind of ends there romantically, but goes on as a friendship forever. So I think that's kind of cool that they were able to be friends and not hang on to something that clearly wasn't there, especially at that time.
Exactly. I love that. I love the idea that you can go from love to friendship. I think in certain cases you definitely can.